Hi everyone, welcome back to my Beach Angel Tarot Shop. I'm here to do my Santa at the Sea reading for Christmas in July. And I had kind of like a mind blank there. I was like, oh my gosh, all of a sudden my mind went blank. For Christmas in July, which is July 25th to December 25th, so this is looking at a 6-month period, I will be using the Intuitive Soul Oracle cards by Lisa L. Williams, and we're going to see what he has to say for the 6-month period. So it's Christmas in July energy. I absolutely love St. Nicholas. Well, I love Santa Claus, but I'm working with the energy of the actual St. Nicholas. And I have my little Santa globe and my candle, which I always have out here on my space now, since we've gotten so much closer. But I love to see the snow in here. It's fun to kind of shake, but this is the only place I ever want to see snow again. It's like in this globe. I have my Christmas music on, and we're going to take a dive in and see what St. Nicholas has for us for the 6-month period. What he wants us to know. I don't know if you can hear the Christmas music playing or not, but it's going over here on my other iPad. Well, let's see what it says. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is so, this is like definitely a beautiful image for me because I love to do this. I love to just go sit on the beach all by myself. It's like, oh, just this, nobody around. And be in the present moment, And it says time to live. So right now is the time to live. Don't put off what you want to do until, sometimes it's hard. You don't have the finances or the time to do it. But try as much as you can to do the things that you want to do now. You've saved, like I'll do it, when I'm 65, or, try to do a little bit of it now. If it's traveling, do a little bit of traveling. Don't wait to put it all off to 65, because just live now as much as you possibly can and be in the moment. It's like the Eckhart Tolle book, Power of Now. It kind of came up in that feeling too. But I love seeing the image of being on the beach, just because that's my thing. I just love to go sit there and meditate and dig for tiny smalls. I call them tiny smalls. Well, this is actually a big one, but this is like an example. But they get smaller than this, and I love the smaller the better. Let's see, there's one here too. A little tiny small. I love them. So I could sit and dig for these. It kind of reminded me of that. So do what you love and do it now, and kind of make it a meditative. Another way to get into that, I've had a thought, another way to get into the now and present moment is like a coloring book, like adult coloring. Do you ever hear of adult coloring? I like to do that. I used to do that a lot, but I haven't done it for a while. Things that are like fun and play, like for the inner child, that kind of thing. There's nothing wrong with doing that, even if you're older. It's not you have to give your inner child some fun, like now. Okay, enough of that. A message to you from Santa. So a message to us from Santa. This can be something we want to know or we need to know about this next 6 months. And it is tree. Wisdom, knowledge, strength, number 10. So October is coming up instantly with the number 10. This is 10 in tarot is the Wheel of Fortune, which I don't like to really, I was guided to an oracle, so I don't need to really go into the Wheel of Fortune, but it can indicate change coming for the better in the month of October. The message I'm getting here is a real physical aspect. Yes, we can be supported and wisdom can come to us and knowledge can come to us from spirit, but this feels like it's coming from, tangibly in the physical. It feels like an Ace of Pentacles type of feeling. And so there is like a new earthly beginning upon us for those that are guided to this reading. And perhaps it's going to be growing more so and become more solid by the month of October. But I feel like his message to us is there's a lot of healing with the green, the heart chakra, perhaps a strengthening of the heart. I'm kind of seeing like heart, like, the heart has the, all the chambers and the veins and stuff. For some reason, it all of a sudden looked like a heart to me. So there could be a strengthening of the heart or something with that energy. Heart chakra, obviously, healing of that. But there's going to be support. You're going to get the information. You're going to get the wisdom. It could come in that form. But I feel like there's going to be tangible things. Like if you need help with finances, you're going to find that support, or you're going to find that help, or that finances are going to come through, or you're going to get that job. Or if you need somebody to give you an ears to talk to when you're having a problem or issue. You're going to find that friend. You're going to find that person to be able to talk to. So there's going to be a physical person. There's going to be physical, like finances, support, whatever it is that you need is going to be provided to you. And like I said, I also feel like October, and I feel like there is a change for the better coming by that time frame as well. So there's a lot of information just coming from that. And of course, heart chakra or heart energy is coming up here. What good deeds has Santa taken notice of this year? And when I say this year, I'm talking about January to now. And it is healing. Ease, calm, release, peace. So it can be, again, there's that sense of earth, really connecting to the earth, grounding. I'm hearing not as scattered. So for some or someone, it can be that you're not as energetically scattered. You're more grounded, you're calmer, you're more at peace, you're more at ease. It's kind of reminding me of the card you came out and for the now, like just sitting and meditating, being comfortable, being still. It's hard to sit and meditate because your mind wants to do other things and it thinks it's a waste of time, right? But the good deed that he's taken notice of is that your energy is more centered and more grounded and you're more at peace. With the release, I feel too that you may become better at releasing, dispelling negative energy or dispelling, I want to say scattered is not actually the word that I want to, it's not actually the feeling, it's the word it's coming, but not the feeling. Nervous energy. You're getting better at releasing nervous energy and calming yourself. Not saying that doesn't happen, but I feel quicker. I'm feeling the word quicker or hearing the word quicker. You're better. You're able to do it faster. You're moving through these energies of scattered or nervous energy quicker than you may have in the past, with more ease, bringing yourself to a place of peace more easily, releasing that scattered nervous is the word. Anxious. Some of us may have anxiety that are watching, so you may have found self there it came in a block of energy and it wanted to come out self-soothing and almost came out completely different. So they're saying you've found ways to self-soothe that are more healthy than you had in the past. So in the past you may have eaten to self-soothe, you may have smoked or drank or did whatever to self-soothe, and you have found a healthier way to self-soothe, is what he's saying. And wow, I'm glad it didn't come out the way it almost did. Okay, so that's the message, and that's the good deed. And of course, when you're in that energy, everybody can feel it, and everyone benefits. So that is also a good deed. So when you are able to find that space, your kids can pick that up, your friends can pick that up, your coworkers can pick that up, people around you can more easily pick up your calmness, where when you're scattered or you've got nervous energy or you're upset, it can kind of hyperactivate people around too if they're empathic, and all of us are to a certain degree. So that is the good deed. So and when you do that, it's earth healing as well. I mean, the earth heals us and we heal the earth. So your energy's better, and that is also helping heal the earth. And for some, this could actually be environmentalism, and you are actually helping clean and clear earth of litter or any of those things too. So those are actually messages that are coming from that too. What are you giving to others? He's taking notice of his choice. Looking at the options, growth, learning, new beginning, decisions to make. What are you giving others? I love the visual on this. It's a nice, beautiful garden energy. So when you do things outside, like plant flowers and tend a garden or do like a community garden, that's what you're giving to others. So some of us may be doing that as well, which I love the thought of. But I got the energy just of the word choice. You're giving others the ability to choose for themselves instead of or options, or it's kind of giving me that feeling of like the Seven of Cups, which can be about confusion, but it's also about seeing. Okay, it's about opening their eyes to it. You have more options than you may think. So I love this, is what you're giving others is even maybe by example, like the life choices that you have made. It could even be by example, you don't even realize it. People are like, wow, look what she has accomplished, or look what she is actually doing. And look at that good idea. Like maybe you started a group that does a, community garden, just for instance. And, somebody thought, oh, never thought, had that thought or something. And so they go, wow, look at that. There's a good idea. So you're doing something, I feel, that's even just, you're just kind of like minding your own business, what I'm getting from the visual. And you're giving people ideas, giving them better options, giving them the idea that they have more options, in some way, shape, or form. So for everybody, that'll be a little bit different. So giving them the ability, giving other people the ability to choose, yes, but also I feel like for a lot, you're just kind of, going about your day, doing your thing, and other people are inspired by it and see more ways of being, see more ways of doing things. They're like, wow, like how does she accomplish that? How does she have X amount of free time? What is she doing? And then come to find out you've got passive streams of income, and they're like, wow. And you start to chat with them and you tell them about your passive streams of income, and they're like, I never thought of that. And so that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. And so you're giving them those choices, and you're opening up a spectrum of a reality that they did not maybe even know existed. So how nice. I like that. Okay, what special spiritual gift is coming or growing stronger for you in Santa's bag this year? And I love this one, and it is dawn. And it is new beginning, new horizons, birth, and rejuvenation. Number 2. So what spiritual gift is coming and growing stronger? I'm getting the energy because it's new light. I'm getting enlightened because the dawn is new, the new sun coming up, the new day, new light. I'm getting enlightenment coming up. So special spiritual gift that's growing stronger is enlightenment. But of course, more light coming in. It's third eye, being able to take in and see more clearly. So I'm getting clairvoyance when I look at an actual spiritual gift with this. And it kind of tying in with the new horizons, new beginnings, seeing things, seeing, like, how does I want to word this? It's like, seeing more options, seeing more ways of being, seeing new ways to live that you didn't kind of see before as an option. So for a lot, you may be expanding your life vision, your life viewpoint, seeing more options on the horizon for yourself, allowing you to see yourself in roles that you may have not have been able to see yourself in the past, allowing yourself to dream dreams that you didn't even dream before because you didn't think you could accomplish them. So I see a lot of openness. I see a lot of expansion. As a specific spiritual gift, this would be clairvoyance, seeing more clearly, but I definitely feel like they're kind of tying in into the message. What is Santa delivering in your love life? And when I do this one, which I love, oh yes. Okay, what I was going to say is, and I'll say this every reading, love life for me can be, yes, everybody's looking at romance, and that's wonderful. For me, it's love of life, because that's where I'm at. I'm just loving life. And when you love life, whatever happens, it just kind of comes as it's meant to. Youth, playfulness, inner child, fun, and laughter. So in your romance, you're going to have this inner child. You're going to connect to somebody on an inner child level. They're going to see the inner child in you. You're going to see the inner child in them. Even if you're older, you're going to see the youth at heart within somebody, and that's where your connection is. They're not going to see your age. They're not going to see your wrinkles if you're older. They're going to see what's in your heart, and this is what St. Nicholas is, He is this within the heart. And so he's going to bring that special person to you, and you're going to connect in this inner child play energy first and foremost. And that's the energy you recognize even beyond what the person, if that makes sense. You see the person, but your soul, your heart sees this within them, and it senses this child within them, and within them, this child within you. And so, like, that's the energy where you're connecting. So they see that youthful energy in you, and you see that youthful energy in them. And there's a lot of play, there's a lot of fun, there's a lot of laughter in the connection. So that's for those that are looking at this in romance. And even if you're already with a partner, you're going to start to see that part of them. You're going to start to connect to more of that part of them. You may start doing more things that are fun together. It's just going to be an energy that rises within and from within your heart. As we saw, like with the tree energy, that's going to be like what I feel like, that sense of that growing as well. But if this is for love of life, if you're not really interested in the romantic part, this is love of life. You're going to really be having fun on your own with your inner child. There's nothing wrong with that. Just like I said, I could entertain myself for days on the beach digging for smalls, and I'd be perfectly fine. It's okay. You know what I mean? Like, no worries. I can totally entertain myself in that way. But I have found that spot within myself. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I can do that brings me that joy, that brings me that happiness. And it's not just the beach, there's other things that I do to connect, and it's all good. But I definitely feel for romance, there's going to be that two inner children connection that comes and grows stronger. And, children have a sense of wonder, and they don't put limits on things. And so I'm kind of feeling like all the cards kind of intertwining. That part of you grows with the tree, and that helps center the energy. It opens your eyes to more choices, a new way of seeing and being in the world. And so there is just this beautiful, playful energy that kind of grows. So this all kind of tying in together, all the placements, but interestingly, which, is not only going to bring that connection in love, it's going to bring that feeling in your life. And it's going to open your eyes to so many things, because children don't place limits. Children sit and daydream. They use their imagination. And that's where things are created, in your imagination. Everything in this world started with a vision in your mind, a thought, and an inner projection of what that would look like, and then it's created out in the world. So this is all like fueling from within. So there's a lot of there's a lot of power coming this year, or not this year, this 6 months, with that inner child, which I love seeing that, because it's so St. Nicholas. What is Santa arranging in our finances? And it's yes, the door opens. So road like a Ganesha energy, a obstacle remover, a road opener kind of feeling. A door opens and we see the rainbow. So if you've had issues with finances, the rainbow indicates, a promise of good things after the storm. So if you've had stormy times in finances, it's going to be better. So this says the answer to the question you are seeking is yes, with number 43, which is 7, which we are in July right now. So it could be starting right now, but doors are opening. So job offers, perhaps, finances are growing, investments are growing. There are good things. I'm hearing the word blessing. So like a rainbow blessing kind of energy. See the rainbow? So a blessing is coming in finances. So expect it, get in that inner child energy, because they would totally believe it. You know what I mean? They would get out the Monopoly game and play with it until it actually happened. So they would use their imagination and they would create. So it's like getting in that. So a lot of things are opening in a very beautiful way. Using colors, working with your chakras is coming up is for a reason, or for some reason, with this too, with the rainbow. The rainbow seems important. So utilizing color therapy, color healing, using color with feng shui to improve your, the placement of things in your home. To, you'd have to read about it. I'm not quite sure exactly, but it's coming up as a reason. So utilizing that, and that is a fun, playful thing you can do too. So that playful energy is really going to be helping a lot of areas in our lives this next 6 months. How Santa is magically transforming energy for you this season, which is the 6 months. What is getting resolved for us soon. And oh my God, this is so funny, is believe. So this is definitely the energy of him. You must believe in Santa, but believing. Keep the faith, believe in self and others, sense of knowing, number 4. So he's transforming your belief. And I feel like you're going to see something, just like this rainbow blessing, and just like this whole feeling of inner child, or, they're innocent, they have a sense of wonder, they don't put limitations on things, so they're more able to allow themselves to see and imagine. So believing, what is that? I always get this confused. Believing is seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. Believing is seeing. So it's in that belief. So that's going to be transformed for you. And it's kind of giving me that message of like, well, when I always say about the soul self, the miracle, or a miracle is just our soul self making a way out of no way. So you're going to see something. He's going to show you something. He's going to bring something to you where you have no choice but to believe. Like a miracle is, I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, I'm going to say a miracle is going to occur, but you're going to see something and you're going to have no choice but be like, wow, you might even say, I can't believe it. But if he's transforming this for you magically, and believe me, he can, this is very exciting. So yeah, it's definitely going to be, you're going to be like, you're seeing it, you're seeing it. And so that is making you believe it because you're actually seeing it. So that's the energy. So whatever that is for you, whether it be, health, whether it be relationship, whether it be a job, whether it be a car, whether it be a person, whether it be becoming single, I don't know what it is, but you're going to be like, oh my God, it's actually happening. So it's a belief in self and others. Maybe you've lost faith in other people. Maybe you've lost faith in yourself. I don't know what it could be for you, but you're going to actually be seeing it. And you're going to have that energy of belief because it's happening. I love that. This is so magical. Okay, 8 and 9. Santa wants our next year to be better. So he wants our next 6 months to be better. I'm going to be pulling 2. What's he bringing to us? And we have no. The door is closed. The answer to the question you are seeking is, this is the answer to the question you are seeking. Number 44. I'm going to put it here because I'm going to see what it goes with. And we have guide. Spirit guides helping and guiding you through life, signs from spirit. So I want to see what he's helping us with. He's closing the door on something. Oh, I see red, white, and blue here. Freeing something. Okay, I feel freeing. I feel, it's like not actually the word no. I feel like I'm being freed from guiding through light, signs from spirit. No. I feel like I'm being freed because 44 is 8 and this person's walking down the road. This feels like the 8 of Cups for me, like I'm walking away from something that had me confined in this combo. So I'm going with the message I'm getting, because if Santa is saying no to something for our betterment, that's great. But this to me feels like no, I couldn't open that door. No, I couldn't go out that door. No, I didn't believe it. No, I'm not connected with my inner child. No, it's not going to happen. But I feel like this feels like 8 of Cups to me. I say it that way, but it feels like walking away from something that had me confined, and I'm freed from it because she's like facing, looking at this, and she's got her hand on that door, and she's like, I'm going this way. So it's like finding a way. It's like finding a way out of no way. Like I don't have to go this way. I can go this way. Finding a way out of no way. It's kind of like the energy of the spirit, and there is a key in the door. So it's like finding a key to something and a way out of something because of the red, white, and blue, and freeing yourself of the situation. So it's like your soul making a way out of no way, and that is going to bring the energy of belief. I want to see what our superpower is. So our superpower for the 6 months is autumn. And again, I saw October in the beginning. So superpower is bare wind, Christmas stripping away. So it's releasing something. So our superpower is going to be allowing things to go away, releasing things, letting things go that don't serve us. Autumn time is going to be important for that, as well as autumn is all about color. So another superpower is going to be color therapy, rainbow colors, utilizing color, and allowing things to move away that are not helping you, that are not supporting you, that are keeping you confined. So I love seeing that. Hopefully everyone enjoyed this reading. And yeah, I'll be back soon with another one of my readings. Angel blessings, oceans of love, and Merry Christmas in July.